back, everybody. Good to see Ram Fam here at Black Ram GX Gamer. Here we're live. Switching back over to Rainbow Six Siege. If you're wondering about the Quarry, we are going to pick that up. If you didn't watch the end of last stream yesterday, we did lose every character. Everyone died. So boys and girls, total loss. But we'll be picking it back up here. Not this week, not next week, but in 2 weeks here. So let's see. Like the 27th, probably. We'll be picking that back up and giving that a run. Trying to get more people through her. William, what's going on? Thank you for that like, buddy. Good to see you in here. So for now, we're going to be doing Siege. I had no idea, but apparently a new season just started with a new character, a new game mode. Looks like it's close quarters combat only. So we're going to try some stuff, see what's going on, and apparently grind our way through ranked again, solo. So let's go. Just as a reminder, if you're watching for the first time, even after the stream, please drop a follow. Been a little slow. We haven't seen any new followers in a while, so I'd love to see someone drop that here in the stream. And if you're over there on YouTube, thanks for watching. Sub if you're there and you're new, and drop a like if you're not. Let's go. William, what's up, buddy? You completed the Quarry already? Technically, we completed it yesterday. As far as actually winning it, I don't know about that. Looks like you gotta get the battle pass to get this guy. $1,200. Nah, he'll be cheap eventually. Well, don't ruin anything, because we're gonna play it again. We're gonna try to get a different outcome here. But we had some brutal deaths on our playthrough. How are you doing though? We're gonna give close quarters here a try, and then we'll do some rank shortly after. Well, then we got already. Where'd you go? Probably like only this map, huh? Well, if we're going close quarters, there's only one character. Kind of cool that you can just pick whichever side you want. Oh, and you can see what they're picking right from the get-go, huh? Yeah. This shouldn't be fair. Ella shotgun versus whatever everyone else has. Ooh, a riot shield's probably insane here. No! This is so unfair. Ryan, what's going on? Let's get this hype train rolling, buddy. Ah, you fucking piece of trash. Yo, let's get this hype shot party shooting. And these hype wins winning. I like it. When you said shot at first, I'm like, oh, I'm not doing any shots. Not this stream. Cheers. Okay, so this is just like a... Ooh, and thank you for the share. Appreciate you, buddy. How are you doing? They're everywhere. Oh, that was interesting. Storm took out your internet, so waiting for the internet company to fix everything? Again? This is starting to feel like a common issue. We got, I keep forgetting I have to actually put myself in. Rain and thunderstorms pretty much all night. Blew my load early. Didn't you just have this the other, like 2 weeks ago? Good night, sweet prince. Oh, same guy.
You've been zeroed in by enemy overwatch.
Storm took out my... Oh, wait. Nope. You didn't just have your internet knocked out by a storm recently? Somebody else did then. Oh. She just got me with a Desert Eagle. Impressive. This is a good way to warm up, though. Even though it's not, like, the classes I'll use. Corner campers, I tell you.
1 minute remaining.
Sorry, he's mine. Oh, God. Don't know how I missed that. Day before last, we had a storm and it knocked out everything. Oh, jeez. Sorry about that, buddy. Not much you can do about it, unfortunately. There's been a lot of storms lately, I feel like.
Down to 15 seconds. 10 seconds to go.
Desert Eagle chick is clearing house, although I am top of the team on a team that unfortunately lost bad. But I didn't do bad. I'll take it. It is what it is. Ah, yeah, you're right. It sucks, but yeah, like I said, what can you do about it? God, I am feeling the heat in here right now. Speaking of the storm, that's only going to make it more humid where I'm at. And it's 90 plus degrees. Alright, I just qualified for ranked last week. Let's qualify again. We actually have a heat advisory out till Thursday. I think last I looked, we're like mid 80s to 90s. Let's see. Mid 80s to 90s until Saturday. Saturday is going to be a beautiful day. High of 77, low of 54. That's perfect. And then immediately after that, it goes up to mid 90s again, which really means 90. All we could do is have a drink and watch Ram shoot stuff. I'll choose that. Cheers. Uncanny Lip, what's going on, buddy? I saw, dude. Cheers. Damn it! You fooled me with a wise up. Thought you were gonna throw out another saw, dude. Well played, well played. Just out here killing it. Doing what I can. Doing what I can. Yeah, the humidity is insane, though. I'm really feeling it. I did not notice that before, that I could switch his sledgehammer out. Did you see that? So that means I gotta go through on every person and that has a legendary and fix up the skiff. Uncanny, do you have this issue where every time you set your well, I don't know, do you have any of these elite skins, and if you do they reset on you all the time? I feel like it happens to me a lot. But oh, well, I was gonna say only the elites, but that's not true. It's taking a long time to put me in a ranked here. Uncanny, did you play anything for the new season yet? It's reserved on me twice, and that was really annoying because it's happened less than a few days apart. Reserved on you? What does that mean? Let's pretend I'm a noob. Alright, let's stop pretending. Let's just admit that I'm a noob. What does that mean? For the record, Ryan, it is so dang hot and humid that I not only have beer today, but I also have water. So many damn operators now. Cheers. Okay. Mike Loot, what's going on? Done with the other game already? No, not done. We're doing, thank you for the like, by the way. We're doing Boys vs. Girls stream. Me and the girlfriend. She had all the girls, I had all the guys, trying to see who... oh, reset it, sorry. I should have picked up on that. My bad, Uncanny. It's super annoying, though, because it doesn't seem to happen to everybody. But, we maybe accidentally made some bad decisions that got all of our characters killed. We made it to the last chapter, so we almost made it to the end. We got all of our characters killed. So we decided we were going to take another whirl at it. But based on our schedules and whatnot, we're not going to be able to pick it back up until... what was it, the 27th? The 27th. So, in the meantime, I'm going to be screwing around on Siege and whatever else. And since the season just started for this, that makes things really interesting. Well, she's got varying work schedules, and then she's not around next week. So, gotta work around that, unfortunately. Oh, God. Alright, this guy needs to get muted. Oh, how do you straight up just mute? Can you? Oh. Oh, they changed some things. Been fucking around on Fortnite Zero Build. How you liking that? I'm not joining that guy's party.
Protect the bombs.
All he was doing was trying to fix his mic, scratchy noises. It sounded awful. I want nothing to do with that.
Advise, Op 4 has found a bomb.
Shields up.
Can't believe it scared her off.
Protected.
Well, we'll see if she comes back.
Wall's done.
There's a chance. Mike, it's not too bad.
10 seconds.
I got another buddy who was playing it. Said he was liking it.
Bomb located by Op 4.
On the razor blade. Ready to pop.
But I'd never really played much Fortnite to begin with, so I just hadn't gone back to try it. I can't even stand up. Oh god. Got a few wins so far. Nice. Trios? They have trios? How many players are in Fortnite? Is it 100? So there's just one less player? Or one solo, maybe? Is your brother and your buddy? Ty? Oh, nice. Nice. At least you got a squad that you know. That helps out a lot. Like me, I'm playing basically solo here. In a 5-player game. I'll still rip off a few wins, but not as many. $100, 900 or 100, 99 or 100, depending on what you play. Solos and duos is 100, and I think trios and squads are 99. Quads should reach 100, right?
Seconds left. Op 4, last stop standing.
Melted.
5 seconds to go. Op 4 eliminated. Mission success.
Boom! Got the last one with the trap right here. Oh, that's pretty sick. Levant, thank you for the like. Cheers. Let's go. You offered to play, but you haven't played in quite some time. Well, It's not too bad, Mike. I'm new season just started today, I guess. New characters, even like a 5-minute cutscene when you queue up the game, which I knew something was wrong when that started. I was like, what is going on here? This is wild. There's never cutscenes. And last time I got ranked, I was top of bronze. So that shows you how long it's been since I played. When you see what I'm stuck with. But the nice thing is that a lot of these people are in and out players. Doesn't mean that they're all bad.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for assault.
Oh, he got away.
10 seconds left. Down to 5 seconds.
You knew about some new characters? I don't know about very many.
Op 4 has
I just
located a bomb.
picked up this one,
Wall's done.
Thorn, because she kept messing me up.
Razor shell out. Razor blue going out. Alright, primed.
Well, that's crazy.
Time for double trouble.
Yeah, I've seen you've been on a lot lately. You have a mic or anything when you're on streaming? You're always silent, from what I can tell.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
Well, you getting a lot of views? How's that been going for you? I don't think. Oh, I do have 2 kills, but I've only seen one person. Barely saw him either. Just saw a little titty tidbit. I guess Thorn. If it ain't broke. My God, it's hot. That's why I got water. To replace all the sweat that's about to come out of me.
Protect the bombs.
Wall's done.
Whoa! Mike, what's happening, buddy? Thank you for the 100 stars. Big appreciation.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly. 10 seconds to insertion.
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
5 seconds left.
I got a cheers coming your
Op
way.
4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Any time now.
Cheers, thank you. Appreciate you, brother. I don't know what to do. There's already so many roamers. You're gonna leave me to my business and get ready for your stream. Alrighty, buddy. Well, thanks for popping in. If you want to get on Siege and stream together sometime, let me know. If you got it downloaded and updated. I didn't even know there was an update.
Op 4, last operator standing. Your location has been compromised. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
This is brutal. However they put these teams together, not fair. It's download, just haven't been on it in a while for longer than 10 minutes. Longer than 10 minutes? I don't think even casual games are that short. I suppose they could be over pretty quick, depending on how pushy you are. Yeah, I definitely have a bit of a love-hate relationship with this game. Majority of the time loving it, but like, if you ever to get on those losing streaks, it's real easy to start to hate this game and get real mad.
Locate a bomb.
And it's the same thing with anything competitive, though. There's a rare type of person who can take losing multiple games and keep their chin up. Kayla, thank you very much for the like. Cheers. Cheers is on its way. If I'm in the right mood, I definitely can do it, but if I'm in the wrong mood,
10 seconds.
it is real hard to take too many losses. I guess it really depends
Seconds.
on personal performance as well. If I'm personally playing like dog crap, then I don't know how long it'll last. But so long as I'm doing well, it's not so bad. I guess there's also just so many games out. Super excited for all that's coming to Xbox though. Xbox got a huge showcase in. What's happening?
Activating drone.
One friendly operator remaining.
I got a Claymore kill? Alright, they know where I'm at. Let's see if they get pushy. I've got plenty of time since my whole team got torn apart real fast. See him poking his gun out? Too easy.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining. Op 4 eliminated all.
Well, I did all I could. And that was my first death of the game. Honestly, I should have just let it end. It wasn't game over. Amazed I didn't take first on that play right there. I will once again be taking the diffuser to keep it out of the hands of everyone who died in the first 50 seconds. Oh, cheers, everybody.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
I don't think I've ever had a drone start on the urinals. Porta potties. He saw that I'm leaving, he's like, nah, what if he missed something? This guy. Drone Man Jones.
10 seconds to insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Activating adrenaline surge.
Reloading.
You have located a bomb. Drop the diffuser.
Dang!
Down to one
Good
friendly.
stuff. She's almost dead, though. It was like 2 feet to my right the whole time, but alright. Slightly suspect. And the top player? I don't know about that. Well, let's see what this guy can pull off. TBH sneak. Is he sneaky? Nope. Aiming a little too high. Ooh. To your right. Oh, that someone's gonna be standing right there.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
He was getting pings the whole time. Super cool that the drones can do pings without giving away scans. Do like that they added that. They've made a lot of good additions to the game over the years. So they gotta be basement this time, right? No way they would pick the bar. So... Fuse, probably best pick. Light them up. Cheers. I feel like it's 2 now, right? Maybe he still gets 3.
We need to locate a bomb.
No way they chose the bar. These people are trying to lose?
Be advised your drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Loading new magazine. Boosting them.
Down 2 already? There we go. Next B.
One friendly operator remaining.
Oh, my back! My back!
We have been eliminated.
That sucked. Hey, what's going on? No pain, no game. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the light. Thank you for the good morning from down under. Ah, man. It does seem so odd watching your streaming my morning at your night. And then you're always telling me morning at night. Just being in that completely opposite cycle. But I love it. I love it. It's awesome. How are you doing? How's your night? Sleep well? Cheers. Bigger cheers.
Protect the bombs. Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
This is one of those weird games where only defenses win. I don't like it. I don't like it. We're up 3-0 with only 4 needing to win until now that we're in overtime. Mistakes.
10 seconds to insertion.
Wish I played it on PC. It would be fun. Be nice to do a joint stream too.
We're covered.
I don't think I'd be as good though. I think I would start to get fucked up
Barrier active. Keep us set.
by all these people with their wrist flicks. Ever play the Rage games? I played the first one.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
I played the first one. I downloaded the second one when it was on Game Pass, but I never actually got to playing it.
Reloading.
Op
I
4, last operator standing.
will just say that I loved the first one. What?
Victorious.
That was my kill.
Eliminated.
I'm kind of pissed. Yeah, first one's super fun. I like the try boomerang things that you would throw. They'd kill a guy and maybe come back, but sometimes they just got lodged into their body. And I 100%ed it on my second playthrough. I think the only thing I didn't 100% in the first playthrough was getting all the cards. So I had to go through and play the card game and beat everybody at it. And it was fun. I loved it. So I don't know why I didn't play the second one. I guess it just felt different. Bulletstorm I did. Yeah, Wing Sticks, that's what it was. Bulletstorm I played. I don't remember it that well. I played it once. Honestly, if anyone remembers this, I had Gamefly when I got Bulletstorm. You remember Try Before You Buy? I Gameflyed Bulletstorm. It was one of the first games I had. I had the subscription in high school. It was one of the few things I spent my $200 a month on. That's all I made. I worked as a busboy at the time for a supper club, so it was only open a few nights a week. Michael Payne! What's happening, everybody? Thank you for the like. Okay, sorry. It is hell different, I will agree, but it didn't take long for me. Going from controller to mouse and keyboard. I think if I threw myself in the fire and put enough hours in, that it would be fine.
Drone has located a bomb.
I just gotta
10 seconds.
try doing that and suffer getting completely shit on for a while.
Insertion in 5
You really want to buy Squad? What Squad? I haven't seen that one. But there's so many new games being announced right now. You know,
Your way to its location.
where this time of year used to be, well, it was actually a little sooner. It was like May, I thought. Was the E3 and they'd announce everything over the course of 3 full days. And now everyone just is like, wait, we don't need E3 because we have social media. Unfortunately. So there's all this stuff being released, all these showcases, and they're just so easy to miss. So I haven't seen that one. Second one was way different. Okay, I thought so.
Reload.
It looks like it was probably still good, but I don't know. For some reason, I just never got to it.
Brace for it.
You know? First day I'm playing Siege on PC, I streamed it. I was so drunk and cheaped up. So it didn't go well? Or it did? Fuck! That's such a bad spot to leave the diffuser. Wow, look at his health. He's so lucky. Oh, shit. Oh, Michael, sorry. I owe you a cheers. Cheers, buddy. Thank you for the like.
Friendly, last operator standing.
It went well, better than expected. In fact, that's awesome.
All friendlies have been eliminated.
I'm just gonna say this: in this game we're playing, not one offensive team has won. Every defense has won. That's it. And guess what we're ending on? I hate to jinx it. Facts are facts. Purely a defensive game so far. And if we win, I get to showcase my elite. Let's see what happens. It's me versus the Caviera LXL Wit. So don't be too sad. Whoever wins or loses, 4 points apart. Only if the roamers start falling apart will I even have a chance. So, fingers crossed. Hit the button like 20 times so you owe me a can. Cheers. Man, I will
Protect the bombs.
give you a respectable number of cheers here. I'll say normally I'll only do one per pop-up, or if I see it didn't pop up for some reason. But because Ryan's
Located a bomb.
awesome and a good sport here every day, chatting it up, getting the hype party rolling and rocking, I would be glad
10 seconds remaining.
to give him a healthy chug here in the form of a cheers.
5 seconds.
Using shield.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Changing mag.
Throwing the bait.
It was like blue, so it felt like I maybe hit a friendly, but we don't have them. What was it blue?
Throwing the bait.
Hit the button at least 50 times, but hey, it is what it is. Oh shit. Guys, I will do the healthiest chug for this weather. Main area they'd start to break. Oh. I've been through those once in my advice. Plant those frost mats on windows. I mostly do if they're windows, but there isn't any here, and they seem to have got all the hatches. When people forget hatches, I put them under hatches. Under those. I try to put them just slightly around doorways so if they creep in and then kind of cut one way or the other. Hopefully it'll snag them.
Op 4 eliminated.
Alright, well,
Success.
LOL, what's stolen from me? That's alright. I've never seen cavies, so I'm kind of okay with this. Now I feel cheated. What the fuck is this? So they got the elite card, but not the celebration? Not the skin? Maybe they had a reset, but still, why would the card be on? Card's one of the main things that resets. That's like 3 beer cheers. I think we used to do the beer Olympics. It'd be like 8 to 10 of us playing big PvP games on Xbox here over the course of a whole day. We've never done one live on stream, unfortunately. Love to. I can see it becoming a real mess and a bit of a headache, but It is a fun time. And they agreed amongst the 10 of them that 20 drinks equaled 1 beer. So if there was 70 drinks, let's say, that'd be 3.5. An insane amount. Look. This keg right here has limits. Cheers, guys. I'm a good sport most of the time. Thank you. I try. Depends how personal things feel, to be honest. Villa, shit. Movie Beer Fest, do love that. I haven't seen that movie in so long, and I was just talking about it recently. It's super good. Holy crap, Beer Fest, yas. I do like Beer Fest quite a bit. My favorite thing about Beer Fest, and I have so many favorite things, but probably my most memorable favorite thing is how the Germans come in and kill Landfill, aka Farva from Super Troopers, by pushing him into a giant, 1,000-gallon tank of beer, and he starts to drink his way out of it because he can't swim through it. Even though it's carbonation, when the carbonation kind of push you towards the top. Anyway, super awesome. And you're like, oh shit, that was a fun character. Kind of sad that they just killed him. And within 2 minutes, they bring him back with his mysterious identical twin we've never heard of, who's the exact same person, and after the whole summer of training or year of training or whatever it was, is exactly up to speed with where they were and everything. Yep, you can even just call me Landfill. That was the best. Killed him and then brought him back immediately. Like it never happened. I loved it. It was so funny. Surprised anyone remembers that movie. Candy's got a point. That movie was awesome. I love pretty much all the Broken Lizard ones, which is the name of the group, or the studio, or whatever that makes their movies. Super Troopers. Super Troopers 2 is okay. It wasn't obviously as good as the first, and you knew it wasn't going to be, but you're just happy that there was something else.
Protect the bombs.
Man, what else did they do? Oh, sorry. I got a little bit more of me. They did a restaurant one. Slammin' Salmon or something like that.
Well done.
And that was a surprisingly funny movie that I did not know existed.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds.
Bombs aren't bulletproof. Reinforce
Until I saw it on Comedy Central or something way late. And then by the time I saw that, I went and looked it up. Excuse me. So much carbonation. By the time I discovered what it was, I then went and watched the unrated version, which was really funny. That movie's a freaking classic.
Op 4 has located a bomb. You know what to do.
I feel like they had another really big one too. They did that Lost Island one, which I didn't see much of. I don't think that one was as good, but they had a lot of good ones. Replacements in the family. Grandpa's boy? Grandma's boy! Correction. That's the one. Love Grandma's Boy. Grandma's Boy is a great movie, especially if you're a gamer.
Located a bomb.
But going back and watching it, one of the first scenes, he's, playing Fight Night on original Xbox. That shit feels nostalgic. You might be wondering, how did I do that? Let's just say I'm the one who placed that barbed wire.
Swapping mags.
One friendly operator remaining.
Fuck. I put up a good fight. I would have got glass too if it wasn't for those meddling other operators. I'm kind of surprised that I didn't 2-for-1 those guys. I thought I had a good head level.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Line of fire there.
Seconds.
He's waiting for the
10
plant.
seconds to go. 5 seconds remaining.
Wow! That was super nerve-wracking. He unnecessarily showed himself and almost got blasted for it, but got away with the kill. Woo! Oh, that was amazing. Wish my life was like that one. I know, I've applied to be a tester before. No, I applied to be a QA tester, which is like a slightly higher position, I think. I don't know. It was going to be a pay cut, for sure. Just to get into the industry at Raven. They make Call of Duty. Really close to where I live, so tried to get in there. I applied for like a lot of different things, and I actually have a degree in game design.
Protect the bombs.
So I was like, I just want to get my foot in the door and move up. And it's really freaking hard to get into. It's a super competitive industry, even just to be a friggin' tester. And on top of that, people don't leave.
Wall reinforcements nearly done.
And there's not a lot of jobs in it where I'm at, in the Midwest, so it's like rough. Ryan, it's so hot I feel drunk.
Bomb is done.
I'm gonna
Found a bomb.
be right there with you.
10 seconds.
Laser wire is deployed.
5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Shiloh more like Guy Blow. Oh, so many good lines from those movies. So good, the character they have in the background looks so much like Scorpion. Oh, that's right, and they had Dance Dance Revolution, and Jesus Christ, can we move? They had that demonic game. Actually, for the time, looked pretty sick. It's like kind of hoping that would be a real thing.
Loading mag.
Ah! They're everywhere.
What a mess. Let me help.
Okay, this shouldn't be here. This is just dumb. We have no rotation. It's so hot. I'm dying. I hope everybody else who's playing this game with me is not in air conditioning and able to think straight. That is some horse shit. Alright, it feels slightly less like horse shit, but like, I don't know, I didn't really see him. Oh, Michael, that is one of my favorite. Oh, God. Grandma's Boy, I can't say one line or the other is my favorite because they're all good. Dante, why you got a lion? Because no one fucks with the king of the jungle. Because you can get past a dog. Nobody fucks with the king of the jungle.
One friendly operator remaining.
And he gets the karate monkey. How funny is that salt and pepper song? Huh? Which one was that?
5 seconds to go.
Oh, just hold down. He can't get you. There we go. The manliness of that voice there. Look, that scream could be a lot more high pitched, my man. It could be way worse. My mind is always all over, so I'm never thinking correctly. I'm not even gonna vote. I have no say in this. What's like this last week, every time I take this headset off, there's a soft, squishy, nice and comfortable pad on this headset, like most headsets I have. And it is moist when it comes off my head. These things are so damn hot. And I'm hot. And it's just not good. I don't like it. So like you just have to get used to it and not take it off. It's awful.
Protect the
Awful.
bombs.
But good news. Good news. I made some complaints because I noticed the neighbor has central air. I think those people moved out. And they said they're thinking about installing central air, but what I think they mean, the landlords, is that if I want to, I can move into the unit that has central air. Alright, so it just started lightning when I said that. I guess I can't talk about this.
Down to 5 seconds.
Zeus is pissed off. But no, seriously, if I get a chance, I might have another day or two of not streaming because I'll be moving everything again. But I'll have central air, and I won't be sweating my balls off while trying to stream. Alright, seriously, if my power goes out, it's because the lightning's crazy right now. So if the stream suddenly shuts off, it wasn't my fault. What?
Your power going on?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Just checking.
Cool. Thanks. See, Ryan, she hasn't ran away yet. You learned how to dance from DDR Extreme. Does it actually apply
Op 4 has located a bomb.
to like actually dancing? I did the Connect dance game for a while, which kind of like taught you real moves. Well, I mean, it did teach you real moves. It was hard. You like sweat while you were playing that because your whole body was moving. Because it was about your torso, your hands, your feet, and all that. I had that in like middle school.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it.
Well played, motherfucker. Should have been trained on his head instead. Superstitious fool. Oh, thank you. It was a bad room. I hate that room, to be honest. There's so many entries. So Arnold should have sounded in Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way is my favorite Christmas movie, by the way. I watch it every year. I'm always in that one. TBH Sneak, I think, wasn't he in the last game? This guy's been in every game with me. It's amazing. Better ace this one. I'm working on it. I've had many people verse me clutches recently, but haven't had the ace in a while. I've been close. You heard the thunder, dude. Yeah, it sounds like it's right out fucking side. I'm quite startled, to be honest. Gonna be mad if you're doing all that movement again? No, she won't be mad. She's all for it. Especially if you get central air. So we got 3 rooms, 3 bedrooms, 2 offices, 1 actual bedroom. And like last night, being mid-80s, was air mattress in the living room. So we could fall asleep and not just be up all night sweating our brains out.
Proceed to bomb's location
So
and defuse it.
we're all for it. Luckily, it's like no car involved, just moving to another room in the same building, so it's not bad. Mine goes out. It's because the government cut my suburb. Oh no.
I'm reloading! Drone activated.
Absolute focus. When you see the head tilt, it's on.
Enemy spotted. Second floor.
You know, for years I never knew that I was doing the head tilt, eyes up thing, but somehow I focus better. I've only noticed it since I've been streaming. Yeah, let me catch up on these comments for a second. Capcom needs to remake Omnimusha series? I don't know if I ever played that one. Me Dragon's Dogma 2! I saw that again on sale for like $5. I think in the description they called it Cult Classic.
Swapping mags.
Michael Payne as they should. The government should be cutting your internet. What do you mean?
Let's see who's survived.
Wszystko w porządku.
Oh, I thought this was the room. It's not. Fuck nuggets.
One friendly operator remaining. Seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining. Must recover the
Damn it.
diffuser. We
Took a
have
death for
been
nothing.
eliminated.
Power Grid can't handle it right now? You're just trying to go completely green, but you're not ready for that? Like the rest of the world? The rest of the world's trying to knock off and be zero emissions immediately, but the infrastructure's not set up for that, so it's absolutely impossible. Without us going back to the Dark Ages. Except for, well, you know, elite communities. classic, absolutely amazing. Is that like a... Let me look it up. I think I know it, but I probably don't. Okay, I totally know it. I've never really played it.
We need to locate
Xbox
a
and
bomb.
PS2. It looks like super good quality for that time. Oh, wait. Warlords? Okay, no. I have played this. I have played it in a very limited amount. I played it on... What was it? It was like a special day near the end of the year or something where in middle school... Susan, thank you for the like. Appreciate you. Middle school,
10 seconds to go.
all the guys got to hang out in these like two classrooms in the open area in between and play just video games. There was like 9 PS2s.
Way to its location and
It was only PlayStations. It was hilarious. And it was basically just a lot of Madden, NBA,
Scanning for electronics.
basically a lot of sports games, and then like Omnimusha, Devil May Cry, games we weren't supposed to play because they were adult rated, but we did anyway. Ah, good times. And then the girls went off and did whatever girls do.
You have located a bomb.
Oh damn, that fucking sucks.
Or wake up call.
Oh. Street Fighter 6? They still make Street Fighters?
You must recover the diffuser. One friendly operator remaining.
Uh-oh. Dang!
We have been eliminated.
There was 2 of them. They had me ready. I saw where the nitro came from, so I knew I was just gonna come around and pre-fire, but I looked down that doorway. I didn't see the other guy. First time. He waited. He waited. Got another kill zone. I never played a kill zone. Were they on PS2 at all? I just remember the big one that I saw all the advertising for was Killzone 3 on PS3. And I never played any of them. Because it was an exclusive. You know, if that was on Xbox 360, I probably would have played it. I had PS1, PS2, Xbox as well. Then totally switched to 360. Eventually got a PS3. Pretty much just for the Uncharted games, to be honest. And then Xbox One, Series X. Oh, wait. Xbox One X, and then the Series X.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
And basically every Nintendo console, but... Unfortunately, PlayStation and Xbox, they both cost so damn much that you can really only pick one. There's a lot of games that I hope they would make sequels to that I have seen nothing for.
10 seconds before insertion. Your drone has found a bomb. 5 seconds before insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Fortunately, certain games just die, studios die. It's really sad.
Getting out of sight. Hello there.
Show your face.
Activating code. Drone is ready.
Hunter's next.
Let's see who's nearby. Tango located. Destroy frag.
Last stop standing.
Left right.
Op 4 neutralized. Mission successful.
I was on a roll there, baby. Woo! Nobody on this team was ready to let it go without going to OT. Oh, they're down a guy too. That's unfortunate. You were really hoping that it was just us purely dominating him, which I mean it mostly was, but down a guy, that sucks. Cheers, everybody. TBH sneak. Tree invites. That's 3 times he's tried to get me in Sapati. This man's playing with effects. ZZ.
Need to use your drone
Jar
to
Jar
locate a bomb.
Swole. He's not that good, but he talks a lot. Says a lot of not so stream friendly things. He's usually not a guy that you invite to the party. He just kind of joins it. Yeah, you're like, ah, well, you're in here. Let's party. Ooh. Do you think this is a saucy message?
10 seconds to insertion. Drone has located a bomb. 5 seconds to go.
I don't care what he has to say because I'm the MVP,
Found the
baby.
bomb.
Let's
Make your
go.
way to its location and defuse it.
Setting charge. Starting override.
You must recover the diffuser.
Drone up. Tango located. Second floor.
Drone activated.
You have located a bomb. One op 4 remaining. Op 4.
Boom! Alright, let's see what he said. You gonna tell the MVP who to play? think so. Honestly, I'm barely holding on to it. He is right on my heels. Maybe he can't tell me what to do. Not yet, but he's close. He's damn close. I feel like my frost traps never amount to anything, so let's just go Jaeger. It is so hot. Michael, Killzone 4 was their big game that came out and is printed all over PS4. I guess, I don't know. I just never really pay attention to any PlayStation exclusives. I know I've got a lot of, well, a few friends, I should say, not a lot. I got a few friends that are big PlayStation guys. Pretty much one guy, cousin who's huge into the PlayStation exclusives, and he tells me about them all the time.
Deploying shield.
The bomb. Protect it. 10 seconds.
We're ready for company.
It'd be nice if
Down to 5 seconds.
Mute didn't just fucking crank one into me.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
I am in so much pain. So I don't know a lot of PlayStation 4 exclusives that well, except for what I'm told about. So I know, obviously, Uncharted's pretty well. I played a little bit. I won't say a lot. A little bit of Days Gone.
Changing mag.
But being that I never really could play those PlayStation exclusives, they just weren't something I put much time into. And if I did put too much time into it, then suddenly I would have to have a PlayStation to play them. So it's best for my wallet to ignore them. You really don't need both consoles. There's just so much to play. The fact that he has 4 of those now is kind of horse donkeys.
5 seconds to go. 1 op 4 remaining.
Hey, that's a win.
Mission successful.
Oh, sneaky boy stole it. He didn't have half my deaths and 300% more assists. Alright, it's fair, except for no lead skin. Can't believe I'm just letting this happen. Show him silver already? I've got 8 matches to go. Is it just telling me what I'm gonna be once I'm done with these 8 matches? Silver 1. Michael, your mate has the new Xbox and the PS5. If I got the Xbox, I would just get it to play with you and him. I can also get the new Xbox through my phone provider. You can get it through your phone provider? That's interesting. We don't have deals like that around here. What? That's kind of hilarious. Oh, sorry. And a squanchy? Squanch means whatever you want it to mean. Oh, well then I squanched my family. You stop saying it. What? I squanched my family. That was such a funny episode with Bird Person. So good. Kingdom Hearts used to be a PlayStation exclusive even when it had one game on the DS. Then Kingdom Hearts 3 came out and released on all the Kingdom Hearts on Xbox. Yeah, I was pretty excited about that. Which honestly, if I didn't have a PS2, I'd never play the series and I wouldn't care at all about it. But since I had a PS2, and I don't know if I like rented it at first or what, but I absolutely fell in love with it when I first started playing it. So I was pretty excited about that. But I've never owned a DS, so I never got to play any of those. I was pretty pissed off that they were mobile only after 2, until the 3rd one, obviously. But you know what I mean? There was like 12 years of mobile only. That was weird. That's through Telstra. Also, if I was a Vodafone, I could get the piece. I don't know what any of those things are. No, not Cafe Dostoevsky. Alright, Oregon's fine. Those must be only in Australia. I don't know if there's many international phone companies. Probably is. It's pretty funny that your phone companies picked a side on gaming. One will give you a free Xbox, one will give you a free PlayStation. Shit. If my phone needed to get needed a new one and my contract was up, I'd switch sides. Huh, that's funny. Checked out Mike Lute's stream quick. He's playing his Fortnite. And I feel like that's one way to get copyright infringed, but apparently you can do a Macarena dance and it plays the damn song. Which is actually kind of cool. And he did have a mic. So, good for you, Mike. I figured they were phone providers, but just never heard of them. Figuring they must only be in your country. We got USL, Verizon, Sprint. I'm sure every country's got their own.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
Until like Europe. I'm sure there's some companies that cover like all of Europe. The computer screen plays Facebook videos
5
blurry.
seconds to insertion.
So it does,
Four
but
is
so
located a bomb. Get
does
ready to engage.
a phone, depending on your internet, and sometimes you need to be in the stream for a while for it to adjust. So, gotta wait for the adjustments, or could be internet speed, could be holy shit. Could be a few things, but usually that's what it is.
Hey, we're not done yet. Deploying camera. Investigate in position.
Like the phone is a smaller image. So it can catch up quicker. It has to expand the pixels for a computer monitor. So that's why it needs time to catch up. It's not as quick as the phone. Are you fudging me?
One friendly remaining.
What good timing. What a distraction.
Mission failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
Dang. We got shit on. Uh-oh. Hot swap. Cheers. All right.
Protect the bombs.
Which shows the same room. I think that worked well last time, huh?
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb. 10 seconds remaining.
Putting the shell in play.
Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Thrown razor blue.
Alright, so there's effectively no way out of here. I've been boxed in.
Razor shell.
Don't know how I feel about that, because I just don't feel I have a good spot.
Online.
There's effectively not 5 players worth of positions here.
Shields up.
See what I mean? Everyone's got every other spot locked down. I'm just in the way everywhere. I guess I should have just ripped the door down.
I'm reloading.
Not a big Castle fan. think he's more in the way than anything.
Op 4, last stop
So
standing.
Rooney didn't hear the explosion behind her. Could be a problem. Oh, it was a distraction outside.
Nest in position. A nest of beauty.
Oh, you can move these around now? That's savage.
Op 4 eliminated.
Well,
Successful.
at least a Rooney took care of business. Oh, Jesus. Castle is a big movie in Australia. Sounds familiar. I know the TV show, Castle. Never watched it, but I know of it. Ryan, what's going on? What's up? What's happening? What's the A for? Is it for me being in last place, one of the only players with 0 kills, but definitely the only one with 2 deaths and 0 kills? Don't worry. So it was darkest before the dawn. We're about to take this game back. So the movie is from? It's about saving his house. Huh. That's cool. So, wasn't the TV show he was like a cop or something? Is that what it was? His last name was just Castle,
10 seconds.
right? Am I wrong? Am I right?
5 seconds left.
That is possible. Ouch.
Op 4 has located the bomb.
But fair. But fair.
Interrupt the device prime. Keep an eye on the
Two different shows. Oh. There's 2 different shows with the exact same name. Guess that's not surprising. Anything's possible when Ram is playing. That's right. Comeback starts here by me shooting somebody in the ankle. Allegedly.
Op 4 has located a bomb. The bomb diffuser has been successfully deployed. Diffuser located. Protect the bomb. Op 4, last operator standing.
Woo! Look at that flank. That's comeback, baby.
Friendly destroyed the
Told you it was happening. Anything is possible. Ryan, you put the energies out there. I made it happen. Thinking of the one with Nathan Fowler? I thought it was Nathan Fillion. I've been lied to my whole life. It's definitely not Nathan Fillion, but they look the same, don't they? Or maybe it is Nathan Fillion. This requires a Google search. It is Nathan Fillion. Oh, how about that? That's the man. It's because Ram is in the house. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do what I can. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna give you guys a healthy cheers. This is to you, Mr. Kangaroo. Which, let me just say, I didn't come up with that on my own. Something to you, Mr. Kangaroo. I can't remember what commercial it was for, but that was a commercial. And that's burnt to my brain since we reference commercials in this stream.
Drone has located a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb. Insertion in 10 seconds.
Alright, Nathan Fillion.
5 seconds.
I thought he did better stuff, but I guess Castle
Proceed to
counts.
bomb's location and defuse it.
Not to shit on Nathan Fillion, I mean, let's be honest, Firefly, it ended too soon.
Reloading!
I have no ammo left. I really need somebody else to use a zipline over here just to get him to come to the window.
Trace for it! Drone activated.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Dang, they had me cornered, didn't they? Oh, not really. Guy was shooting through the floor. I knew he was down there.
The diffuser has been disabled.
That's unfortunate.
Mission is a failure.
He was in Destiny? Yeah, he probably was. I played the first Destiny probably for 3 days. And to be honest with you, got super bored. Super quick. No offense to anyone who liked Destiny. And so I didn't even touch the second one. I know eventually it got really good, They added raids, and eventually there was some semblance of a story. And there might be super Destiny fans out there like, what are you talking about? Of course there was a story at first. Barely. There was barely anything to do. It was kind of awful. And I'm not big into like first-person shooters where you're shooting guys and numbers are flying off of them. Like bullets are bullets and they should just do what bullets do. Kill. More Halo style. So I wasn't big into that.
We need to locate a bomb.
Then there was the loot cave, which when there's exploits like that really instantly ruin the games for me.
Drone has located a bomb.
So I wasn't too crazy about Destiny. Again, the raids and all that
Insertion.
seems super cool later on, but you know, the whole loot tier system, it can be fun, but
Bomb's location and defuse it.
I didn't get into it. He was also in Halo 5, right?
Target detected! Here! Adrenaline surge incoming.
That's some horse shit. Also, that is an assault rifle. Oh, usually reserved for offense. Defense gets that?
The diffuser is no longer in your possession. The diffuser has been secured.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion's kind of a
Diffuser
folk
is
hero
active.
amongst
Protect at all costs.
nerds. Ever since Firefly.
Down to one friendly.
I might be crazy in saying this, but it was a good show, but not a great show to get all the hype it gets. I can kind of see why it got canceled. You know, I'm being completely honest. This guy's in a terrible position, they're just going to defuse it.
Four last stop standing.
You got to get in there, buddy. Time's a ticking. Yeah, he didn't have to get in there, but he didn't die.
Mission successful.
Anyway, point is, I'm a big Nathan Fillion fan, but I don't know if Castle was a cop show or what it was. Never been too big into those cop shows. The closest thing to a cop show that I got really into was Dexter. If you ever seen Dexter, it's like kind of like an anti-cop show. He's a cop, but also the one the cops are hunting the whole time. It was a good show. But I'll also say this about Dexter. It was hella ruined for me. I had so many people who had seen it before. So I had like 3 roommates and some other friends who kept saying, oh, it's so good, you gotta watch Dexter. And after I start watching it, they're like, but also this whole season, 22 episodes, like 22 hours,
Locate a bomb.
sucks. You can just skip this one, and then watch this one, but then skip this one, and then you can watch these ones. If I'm being honest, that hella, excuse me, ruined the TV show. As it impacted how I felt about certain seasons before even watching them.
Drone has located a bomb.
Didn't like that.
10 seconds to go. location and defuse it.
Ouch for what I said about Destiny. Look. The launch was kind of a fail, all I'm gonna say. I admitted that it definitely, probably, most likely got better. But by that time I was already gone. Are you fucking kidding me again? Same guy? Disbelief.
Loading
No.
new mag.
No. I think I only watched Firefly just to see what all the hype was about, and because it's, well, hilariously only one season long.
We're online. Cam deployed.
It's kind of like a goofy show. To be fair, he did mark that one. It was a show about a writer making cop stories, so he's a write-along. Cop show enough for me.
Cluster charge going.
But it is a technicality.
Cluster charge deployed. Cluster charge activated.
Cam deployed.
Placing.
Diffuser is online and active. Friendly, last operator standing. 4 last operator standing.
Shit, overtime it is. Cheers, cheers. This is so Michael Payne doesn't unfollow me.
Diffuser was disabled. Mission failed.
Gonna be real honest with you, Michael. You do not strike me as a Destiny player. Or a first-person shooter guy really at all. Because what? You said you kind of got bored of them after COD? Maybe it was just CODs. But yeah, I thought you got bored of them. So Destiny's kind of a late to the series, to the set here. I mean, it's still pretty old. God, I can't even think about when the first one came out. Like around the same time Siege came out, 2015 or something. Right? Maybe not. I don't know. Look at these clowns with their gray backgrounds. Terrible.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Placing a razor blade.
Right. Stand clear. Ambush set. Stay clear.
On the razor blade.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Blow. Wall reinforced.
Packet loss. Don't like that.
Shield going out.
10 seconds left.
Laser gate in place.
Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
That was wild.
Keep an eye on door.
Gotta reload.
Is he outside? Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Friendly's victorious.
Alright, well.
Hostiles eliminated.
Good win. Good win. Good win, everybody. Oh, that's one way to get it. Cheers. Alright, so essentially locked out of MVP here. So I'll play anyone I want for fun. Yeah, I'd probably still play Zofia. I don't know who else to play on offense.
We need to locate a bomb.
Man, people sending me messages every game. Probably because I have the bomb. I'm gonna say something like drop the bomb. Let's see.
10 seconds to insertion.
No. No.
5 seconds to insertion.
Why would I give you the diffuser?
You must locate and defuse a bomb.
Not even near me. It's a real dick move.
Reloading. Activating adrenaline surge. Deploy track stand.
Bomb has been located.
Still coming. Changing mag! Looking at them.
Op 4 last stop standing. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission
You didn't need the
successful.
diffuser. Jeez. Hard fought indeed. Hey, Wellington, thank you very much for the like. Jeez, how you doing? Good to see you in here. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Wow, that guy really went 13-3. When he died, we lost. That's all that one went. Gotta look out for a guy like that. Alright, well, it's gonna take a minute to find a game anyway, so I will be right back. Give me about 30 seconds. And I'm back. And we're still waiting? What? What? Was I never searching? Oh, son of a biscuit-eating bulldog. I thought we were. What hell? Oh yeah. Should go back to fixing these guys up. Oh shit, Alex! Alex, buddy, what's going on? Thank you for the like, hell yeah. I got a cheers for you right here. Cheers, hey, thank you very much. How are you doing? You having a good night? I noticed we're getting pretty close here. I think you got, what, 10 days? 10 days till, they slap something on your ankle. Perhaps it would be the old ball and chain. You excited? I bet you that's gonna be a fun day, though. "10 days exactly, good recall." I only can recall that so well because, two things. I have 2 weddings on that exact day that I got invited to. Couldn't possibly make them both because they're in 2 different states. And also Taylor was telling me that he was about to be back in the state next week. I asked him when he was coming and going, and he reminded me that he had the wedding next week after that. So I was like, oh shit, yeah. So I have 2 easy ways to remember. A, he reminded me, and B, also, it's just the wedding day of the year. Everyone's getting married that day. Hope it's a good day. I don't know what the weather's been like up by you, but Jesus Christ. It's 95 degrees every day all of a sudden. It's never ending. I don't want to be here for it, but you know what? I have nowhere else to go. I don't know if Alaska's that much colder either. Whoa, Michael. Dang, that was a while ago we were talking about Destiny. You remembered. I got big into Destiny, but then I started to get bored with first-person shooters. Fair enough. That's what I figured. Lot of weddings, right? Who could have known when you picked the day? Picking a day seems like a good time. Turns out everyone picked the same day. I feel like a summer wedding would be so fun, but I don't know if I could deal with the heat.
Use your drone to locate a bomb.
Winter sounds like a good time. I was discussing this the other day as I was saying how I know 3 people getting married that day.
Advise your drone has located a
Jesus
bomb.
Christ. He's so loud. I'd say the winter would be a good time. A, because I just like the snow. I like the winter. I think it's beautiful outside. And B, every anniversary is an excuse to get the fuck out of the state. They go, oh, guess we gotta travel. It's the anniversary, so
5 seconds to go.
I thought maybe that would be a good excuse, but who knows?
You found a bomb. Make your way
There's
to
probably a
the
lot of
location
pluses and negatives to all of them. Otherwise, fall. But either way, I knew a buddy who did it in spring outside, and it rained the day before and after real bad, and it was bad. It was a mess.
Swapping mags.
And it's really hot there too. Jeez, it seems like it's hot everywhere.
Clear shield on the ground.
Someone was in here yesterday in Missouri, and they said Monday it was 100 degrees.
Setting up a sequential breach.
Made me happy that I had 95. Happy. Shouldn't be happy about that.
We're selling it.
95 is terrible. And there's no central air in my place, so the room I'm in, I'm cooking alive. But we did get good news. That they were thinking about putting an AC.
Target located. Drone ready.
And some of the other units that they're remodeling right now.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Loading thunder. Hello there.
Oh! I thought he was in the.
You have
Oh,
located
I never
the
saw
bomb.
that coming. What was I talking about? Oh, one of the other units. They're thinking about putting AC in, or central air, and they said if you want it, we'd give you first dibs. Essentially, it's the vocal agreement. So even though we just moved in this place less than 2 months ago, we could move into one of the other units. It's like 30 feet away, which would be a pain in the ass to have to move everything, but I mean, moving 30 feet away versus moving to another town or across town or even a block away is not so bad. No car has to be involved. Just everything's set up so nice already, now you gotta tear it down and throw it in boxes and reset it up. So that's unfortunate, but I don't know. I just might.
We need to locate a bomb.
I think it's honestly worth it. Central air with this kind of summer we're about to have. I'll move. I just got an extra week of vacation, and all my vacation just got reloaded at work. So I'm like, I think I might just burn a day or two and then spend the whole time moving over, if that is something I can do.
5 seconds. You must locate and defuse a bomb.
You know, it was an if for sure, but if they're taking the time to even tell me about it, that if becomes more of a certainty than if they, you know, didn't say anything. Because, like, why would they tell me? Why would they tell me if there wasn't a good chance? Going in balls deep, assuming there's nobody here. Could be dumb.
You won't hear a thing.
Incoming adrenaline boost.
Setting up a sequential breach.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
I thought that looked Looks like a person for sure. He had a better sight than me, it looks like. What is central air? Oh, you guys probably call it something different. Central air is just like a bigger AC unit that's outside that pumps cold air into every room in the house. So it's like having a window AC unit, but in every room of the house with one central control system. So just like how you have a thermostat, I'm assuming you have a thermostat. I know it's Australia, but it does get cold sometimes, probably. We have one for AC. So you set one temperature, and every room in the house is that temperature. And it's the most beautiful thing ever invented. This dude is freaking out. He's so scared right now, and it's driving me nuts.
Swapping back!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds. Bomb diffusion initiated. Protect the diffuser.
Oh, that's a bad spot to be in. What's this dude on the window doing? He should have been backing him up.
Friendly, last operator standing. The diffuser has been disabled. Mission is a failure.
You have air conditioning. So all these things are air conditioning. I guess maybe I wasn't very clear in my explanation. So a window unit, something you put in a window, puts cold air in, filters the hot air out. Air conditioning, what you have in your car, air conditioning. Central air is air conditioning, but it's central air because it's one controlling thermostat that you use to control the air conditioning in the whole house. And it's one big unit outside, which honestly it's like the size of 1.5, maybe 2 window units. It's not that big. I don't know what a thermostat is.
You need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
I don't know if that's a typo or if that's what you thought I said. I said thermostat. 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 Like controlling the thermometer, controlling the hot and the cool. And honestly, if you have it set up right, you can have your heat and air conditioning all run through one device. One device on the wall. You say what temperature you want it to be, hot or cold. Boom. Click it, go.
10 seconds to go.
And it is super nice.
5 seconds before.
So you guys don't have any form of heat?
Advise your drone has located a bomb. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
You don't have gas heat, electric heat, anything like that? I thought he was looking in that doorway. I thought he had that covered. I hope Devin the dude got him. Jeepers. It's hot. So hot. If I'm not playing up to snuff, which I'm definitely not, it's because it is. Like playing outside in the Texas desert right now.
Rolling it out. Opening here.
If heaters and some air cons do both. Well, that's good. That's good. I was hoping he did.
The diffuser has been secured.
Sure sucks not having it. Spike bomb. Yeah, good call. Good
Op
call.
4
Good,
last
good
stop
shot.
standing.
Refrigerated and evaporate air conditioning?
Rolling out after you.
I didn't even know there was two different types.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds remaining.
Alright. Carl Network. Not bad. Not bad. I just know air conditioning is air conditioning. I don't care which one is which. I just want it to be comfortably cool. Which for me is significantly cooler than probably the average person. My blood runs way too hot. I've always had problems with heat. When I was younger, I had to get heat exhaustion really easily. Now it doesn't really happen as much for two reasons. A, I'm chugging water constantly, particularly when it's this hot. And B, I just don't overexert myself in the heat.
Protect the bomb.
It's only 35 degrees Celsius. Then you get to 45 degrees, which is 113 in Fahrenheit. That's it?
You and I can take care of them.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Reloading.
That's not even bad. Well, you were saying that you had, your government had electrical grid problems, right? Gotta figure power and AC and everything else in a person's home doesn't come easy when you've got power grid issues. And actually,
Op 4
you know, I don't know about Australia, but from what I understand, a large chunk of Europe does not use AC. Fuck, I should have known better. But he's aiming in the fucking trees right from the get-go. That was a good shot. This guy was ready. I'm not much of a spawn peeker. I honestly don't know what I was thinking. I was maybe good at it in like the first 2 or 3 seasons. But now I just don't have the spots memorized anymore to get away with that shit. Dude, the blindness, not bad. Honestly, I thought he had a headshot.
Changing
Nice
now.
roll, mate.
Yeah, anyway, what I was saying is I think I've heard that a lot of Europe doesn't use AC at all, and they also barely refrigerate anything. They all have, like, mini fridges
Op 4 is defusing
for,
a
like,
bomb. You need to disable their
some
diffuser.
foods, but most of them get their
Mission
food,
failed.
stuff at the market,
All
like, every
friendlies were
day.
eliminated.
They drink their beers and their drinks warm. Sounds terrible to me. You ever had some beers warm versus cold? Every beer. They're significantly worse warm. I drink them, but like the 4 I've had for 3 hours in the seat. It is awful. But when you have a nice metal Yeti koozie, it's not so bad. Oh, nice. You can change the skins on those things. You really should be able to change your outfit skins in this time between the games. Especially if they have this resetting problem. I don't know if anybody else who plays Siege has seen it, where your outfits keep getting reset every day that you get on. They really should just implement the fact that you can
Secure the area.
update your
Keep the
skins.
bombs protected. Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Razor wire deployed.
Activated device.
Corner prep to heal.
Device.
Down to 10 seconds.
Corner station deployed.
5 seconds.
Place device.
Station in position.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Sniper deployed. We have some time.
Device activated.
Try to get through that.
Device placed.
So we got a bandit who's not banditing. What? Okay. Probably the only character who could have got away with that. And I'm 0-5. This is the worst game I've played in the last, like, 3 weeks. 2 weeks? 3 weeks?
Impact out.
Disable it. One friendly operator remaining. Op 4, last stop standing. Mission
That's
failed.
over.
All friendlies have been neutralized.
You ever been so hot that you can smell bacon? I can smell bacon. It's not good. I'm the bacon. What is this bandit doing? I don't think he's the right man for the job. Pure some water, silly.
Secure the bombs.
Yeah, but it's pretty close. I mean, what is the base of everything we drink? Water.
Device position.
Wall's done.
Device set. Notifying channel.
Be advised, Op 4 has found a bomb.
Activated device.
10 seconds left.
Kona plate.
5 seconds.
Keep us nice.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Position device.
Barrier placed. We're covered.
Oh, someone's cooking bacon. It seriously smells like bacon.
Set device. Place device. Device placed. Activated device.
I won't make this easy for them.
Dude, that's some fucking bullshit. I'm pissed off. I don't want to play this anymore.
Barrier up.
I'm reloading.
I want to judge his decision making, but I didn't even make a bad decision. The chance that he perfectly cooked that grenade, perfectly banked it, bounced directly over my head while I happened to also be moving down the stairs. The chances of that happening the way it did is like 0.26%. The chances are so astronomically small, my brain hurts.
Secure a bomb. Destroy it. All friendlies were eliminated.
I'm glad I'm not in that game anymore. TBH. I have not been manhandled like that in some moons. It may or may not have to do with the large amount of sweat dripping down my head. That's what the government wants you to think. Do you know that there was a large portion of time in history where all they drank was beer? Because the water was so unsafe to drink that that's what they did. Kayla, 100 stars and bacon? Oh. Alright, hold on.
Bacon.
Just in case there's bacon, I'll be right back. So, you may or may not remember. God damn it, I said find another game. When I said it was so hot that I smell like bacon. I swear that's happened. Maybe someone's always making bacon that I'm this hot. But it turned out there's actual bacon. It happened for two reasons. A, I'm not so hot that I smell like bacon. Lightning and the thunder. Two, I have bacon. That's awesome. Big shout out to Kayla. Oh, looks like we don't want to go to the Outback. That's sure. We're gonna pin up the bacon for 100 stars. Because that's super legit. Also, I'm totally cool with them banning Montang. It's also just kind of like, why Montang? So does that mean, time to use Jackal? Sweating like a pig, I guess. Yeah, I am. Literally, so I have one of these amazing Secret Lab chairs. Top of the line gamer chair, one of the best imaginable, but they're like, well, you can get them all different materials, but I got mine in leather. Easier to clean in case there's any spillage or anything like that. It's super nice, but I'm just stuck to it. Like, every time I move, I'm peeling away from my chair. It's so hot. Good thing I have all this beer. Which is water. In a way, not purely water. There's more than H2O in here.
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Little wheat, little barley.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
You got one for free. A pig?
Bomb location
A sweat?
compromised. Plan accordingly.
A beer? A water?
Down to 10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Oh, you got, wait, a secret lab chair for free?
Be ready for hostile action.
Oh, there's a bitch you stick to it and then you have to peel it off. Peel off of it. Yeah, I hear ya. But I would have gone the fabric route. I think it would have been slightly cheaper. And I'm a huge fan of fabric. Like, I will not do leather seats in a car. Only fabric. But I know that I do a lot of drinking in this position and a lot of eating in this particular chair that I'm going to be sitting in. So there's no way in hell. So you got a secret labs chair for free is what you're saying? How? That fucking hurt. Dude, I'm getting fucking melted at every turn. That's 7 or 8 deaths in a row, no kills. It's like getting bad.
Op 4, last stop standing.
I'm glad I have teammates that can win me these rounds because I'm hot fucking garbage. Mostly hot. Don't worry, I'm about to step it up. I'm gonna finish this beer, and then I've got a cold one right here.
One friendly operator remaining.
Turns the corner, already waiting there. That's so unfortunate. The chair, bruh. You must be really far behind on the stream.
15 seconds. 10 seconds to go.
Oh, thank God, this dude's a legend. Carrying my ass. Carrying our whole team's ass, actually. So when you catch up to my question from 2 minutes ago, I am genuinely curious how you got a free Secret Labs chairs. These are like, I don't want to say how much they are. You can look it up yourself. But they are so far from cheap. For the record, this was part of a birthday present. Part birthday present, part I had to cover the rest. Like, I was not willing to front it all myself, and apparently no one was willing to front it for me, so. Oh. You had a roommate who bought you a new one and gave you his old one. We're thinking of getting a new one, but not anytime soon. So don't think about it. Don't think about it. Put those thoughts out of your head right now. Bad signal and also working. Oh, fair enough. Well, fair enough. No big deal. I just gotta give you some shit. I think a lot of times if you reload the stream, that goes a long way too.
All set. Vent deployed.
Razor wire deployed.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion.
Stop worrying about grenades.
Op 4 has
Paid
located the bomb.
$1,000. 1,000 Australian dollars. That's dedication. I have had the cousin who's a big PlayStation fan. Whenever he comes over, he sits in the chair immediately and goes, "Ah, this is what I've always wanted." He wants it so bad. He's super good about not wasting money and not blowing money, but if there's one thing he's willing to throw it on, it's game stuff. Whoa, fuck me! So anyway, what I was saying is, this chair gives you no advantage. It's just super comfortable and well built. It's heavy as fuck too, by the way. Like, it is really hard to carry one of these unless you're built like a tank. Yeah, I've had other chairs that weren't so bad, but How did someone just take over this? Oh, because he's alive.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Cover me, reloading!
You got the Batman and the Superman. The man, there was some cool ones. There was a bunch of Game of Thrones ones that were super cool too. I just couldn't commit to like one fandom. I would have paid an extra, I don't know, 100, 150, 200 probably. If I could have got my own logo on this thing and my own colors, like a full customization. There's a lot of people that have full customization. Maybe they just actually reach out through like their contact form or something. But like, you'd think there'd be an option right there on their website.
Friendly's
Dude, this guy is a god. A literal god. But I have to say, the streak is over. I got my first kill in like 8 rounds. So hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's a big cheers. Oh, this man with his connection issues. Hope he comes back real fast. I wanted to play Jaeger, but I can't even justify playing Jaeger. Oh, he made it. Okay. Whew. But yeah. Maybe next time, if I ever decide to upgrade, I'll have to be like piss away money rich. That's not in my future. I will call or do a contact with one of their sales guys and see what the cost would be to have one with my own logo and custom colors on it. I think that would be sick. That'd be cool. That'd be my chair forever.
secure the area. Keep the
Disrespect has one, you know. All these fucking MLG teams have them.
I'm on guard.
Wall reinforced! The wall's been reinforced!
Why not Black Ram GX?
Be advised. Bomb location
The camera took 2 guys to bring it to the door. My house. Oh, really? You guys watched it on a security cam?
10 seconds left.
My housemate couldn't pick it up. I picked it up on my own. He found it hard to lift and build it.
5 seconds.
I didn't find it was hard to build.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile.
But it was definitely hard to carry because I initially had to carry it downstairs, then I had to carry it upstairs, then I had to carry it upstairs again. Honest to God, nightmare to move this damn chair around.
You can stop worrying about grenades now.
I have had somebody else help me multiple times. I think
Op 4, last operator standing.
I don't know if I said this or not. I'm so distracted right now. that it pretty much sat outside till I got home from work. Alright, who's frapped? Time to save my life. But it's heavy as shit. It's like I don't know what it's gotta be. It's gotta be like a 60-pound chair at least. And 60 pounds isn't even that bad. It's not light by any means. It's not that bad. But when you're talking about a full-sized, long, big chair like this, it's awkward. It's awkward as hell to try to carry a chair this big. There's a lot of metal in it, which constitutes the cost. So, it's got that going for it. Apparently, in 2016, according to HardwareZone.com, Secret Lab will now make custom branded chairs for
Use
you.
your drone to locate a bomb.
I didn't get this chair in 2016, and I definitely never saw that option. Again, don't know if I would have shelled out for that. But I think it's pretty cool. Oh shit!
Drone has found a bomb.
Secret Labs actually, they don't sponsor me, so I'm not gonna actually help them sell anything.
10 seconds to insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds.
Well, they've got a lot of options right now.
Bomb location and
They have upped their inventory. Sheesh. Sheesh. I'm literally dripping right now.
Moving for a drive.
Leveling their defenses!
Seemed heavier in the box than made up. That's because the box is also awkward as hell.
Throwing sunlight. Get ready for the breach.
The box is huge. Absolutely massive. So it's just awkward as hell. Yeah. That's gonna make it seem heavy, but also it straight up is heavy.
Reloading! Cover me!
Explosive on the move. Setting Selva. Stand clear. Changing mag. RCE Ratero out. Ratero primed.
Target.
Selva out.
Remove talon shield.
Activating drone. Medic low! Loading!
What the fuck was that?
1 op 4 remaining. User is
Damn, I tried to just run him over.
op 4
What's that loud donk noise? I don't see one thing different or wrong with the stream. Let's hear that. Alright, we're gonna ignore it. Alright, now that he left, the rest of us can play as a team. Because the rest of us did good. I held my own. The guy who took MVP was 4-3 versus the guy who was 7-1 and carried us the whole game. Sheesh. Okay. Honestly, he amounted to 1 kill per round after the first round. First round he was 4-0. So 3-1 after that. Sound like a PC sound, oh no. It did. It was weird. Not a sound I'm used to. Definitely sounded like the PC. There's absolutely nothing signaling to me what would have been that sound. Don't know. Did I get on my phone? Nah. Honestly, I feel dumb that I just played another game. I was gonna go an extra half an hour because I was late by half an hour. And half an hour later, exactly, went out on a 4-0 win. Sweating my brains out. Wish I wasn't in this game right now, but here we are. Now we gotta win. Cheers. Hopefully it's another quick, 20-minute game like that last one. So we got Frapp again. Oh, but also great news, he's not on the other team. It's not a heat temp beat. Nah. Computer's actually holding up super well right now. Xbox, on the other hand, real hot. Actually only hot in a couple spots. And it's not bad. The fans on top are getting the heat out pretty good. Those are hot, but that's just because that's where the heat's coming out. This isn't anywhere as bad as that one day where I literally had to call the stream off because it was so hot. It's been pretty good. What I have done is ingenious. So, this townhouse has the most jerry-rigged system ever, where they have a single window unit carved out into the wall on the first floor. They've got a huge vent that's maybe like chest-sized on the first floor towards the ground, and a summer fan thing, so just fans in the vents, that's supposed to suck the air up, move it to the second floor. And
Drone to locate a bomb.
I've had two maintenance guys who, hate to say it, shouldn't be in maintenance or should figure out a better way to lie, who told me it would be the exact same temperature upstairs as downstairs with fans in the vents running. And I was super skeptical. I was asking questions. They didn't seem to like that I was asking questions. And I've shut the vents in every single room. So
Found a bomb.
the cool air from the ventilation system would run purely from the first floor to me
Drone has located a bomb.
in this room,
Insertion
which I
in
have
5
closed the
seconds.
door. I have a fan back there to suck it out and blow it out across the room. That's right, it sucks and blows. It does nothing. It does a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, but it's like hot as fuck still. guy gonna activate this?
Place the pellet.
Oh, he can't.
Item Tango. Second floor.
I find it funny as a... Oh no, not your corn machine. You replied, it's not my phone. Did you say that? Oh. I guess I didn't even see that. That's funny. No, I meant like,
Moving the shield.
I get now that that's hilarious.
Swapping mags.
Pellet shield on the ground.
Dude. I'm getting fucking wiped off the wall every single time. Whoever cleans up and puts this map back to normal is just exclusively cleaning my brains out. No, I thought my phone would alert me if it was something. I'm so pissed I played another game.
Been eliminated.
I don't have long enough hair for it to look wet. But it's sopping. My head is just drenched. Everyone else in this game who's doing good is in AC for sure. Cheers. Alright, here's the comeback.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
For the whole team, apparently. No, why are we going that way? Okay, so the first one. Couldn't choose to...
10 seconds to go.
Okay. That's what I was wondering about.
Insertion in 5 seconds. You must locate and defuse a bomb.
Can you potentially change your character before the round starts?
Hello there.
What the fuck? Oh, he was above me. And he definitely just took out my C4. Nobody's standing on the bomb, so... Oh, Fuse is kind of here, okay. Don't do me wrong now. I've done one thing right now in 2 games. Maybe 3.
First shield is ready.
Oh, so what the fuck is this ass clown doing on the 2nd floor with the bomb planted in the basement?
Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
The only thing you have to do at that point is surround the damn bomb. I did say that was the comeback, though. I was right. No one protected one of the major bomb sites, the biggest room. Does nobody come from that crate anymore that I just came from? I feel like the coverage for it is like, whatever. But it used to be the biggest attacking site for that room. Now no one seems to care.
We need to locate a bomb.
No, sir. That's the guy I referenced at the very beginning of the stream. Talks a lot, says a lot of super hella inappropriate things. Good way to get banned. Playing with him. He's also not that good. Talks a lot of
Be
shit.
advised your drone has located a bomb. Your drone has found a bomb. Ten seconds to insertion. 5 seconds. You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Micro!
Can I wait till somebody else makes a distraction, then I'll move in?
Incoming. Adrenaline boost.
Swapping mags!
They cleared the bomb.
Shot ready. Hello there!
Down to 1 friendly.
What the fuck? Come on, you want that kill, don't you? Damn it!
We have been eliminated.
Can't believe he walked right in my crosshair and managed to fucking snipe me in such a tight spot.
Secure the bombs.
Bomb is done.
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
New camera feed up and running.
ADS deployed and ready to go. Razor wire is deployed.
Doorway trap. Stay clear up front.
New feed active.
Deploying ADS.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion.
Device prime. Keep it on.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Device activated.
Oh, sorry.
Nitro placed. Nitro station.
I hate that hole, to be honest. Totally exposes my spot. Didn't know anyone was over there. Shit monkeys.
1 Op 4 remaining.
There we go, Deeg. There we go. Let's talk about it. He snipe the sniper simply because he had more bullets. You might have a stronger gun, more accurate gun, a bigger gun, which you don't have. This is very important. More bullets. Looking for a big win here. Actually, I keep attacking this way. I'm afraid they're gonna think about attacking this way. So I'm gonna cover this shit up. Don't know how much they're gonna put in the church. So that might leave us super vulnerable in some other areas. Church having 6 walls is absolutely absurd. In this reporter's opinion.
10 seconds to insertion. Down to 5 seconds.
Evil eye on watch.
Op 4 located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Stop worrying about grenades now. I'm trying.
Banshee's ready and waiting.
All reinforcements nearly done. Laying out the welcome mat.
These flashing lights are fucking with me. Two drones too many for me to push there. There's at least 3 people and probably 1 in the bar. Probably watching my position like a hawk. The flashing lights are really fucking with me right now.
Nitro cell.
Friendly, last operator standing.
How did everyone get completely wrecked like that?
Failure.
Here I am, Black Ram GX. Lord of Siege. All by myself. That would have been cool if I got that ace, but so not in a position to get that where I was. So they had that door, that open hallway waiting for me the whole time. Would have been real hard to push in. Sam, thank you for that like. Appreciate you. Cheers. Need that. That's motivation right here. Get this thing in overtime with this ragtag crew of strangers. Every one of their people is doing better than every one of our people.
Secure the
They got a
bomb.
1, a 2, a 3, a 6, and an 8. Completely outmatched.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Ready for assault.
What does GX stand for?
Op 4 located a bomb.
Um,
Protect it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, obviously. Just kidding. Black Ram GX existed long before Yu-Gi-Oh!
10 seconds left. Down to 5
And
seconds.
don't put it back. You fucking monster.
Bomb located by Op 4.
Garrett Extreme, because my name's Garrett. Get fucking wrecked. Not this time. You sons of bitches. Going next level. God damn it! What is the strategy they're using? This is donkey crap. Someone from the other team pissed off that I just killed him. Bet she's got a good message. But he's dead and I'm not, so he's got time to send him. You've got to be shitting me.
Friendly's victorious. Hostiles eliminated.
I will not let this game go. Thanks, Sam, for the like. Appreciate it. That was necessary. Alright, should we listen to it? Is it making sound? We'll make it sexually inappropriate. There was like the volume levels to it, but there wasn't anything that I could hear. You gonna take my Jaeger after I just... Dude. I just brought us into overtime with that Jaeger. You better not let me down 1 and 4. Alright. I'm going to the worst room possible. Sheesh. It's not the worst room possible. I just don't think this group held it together real well.
Deploying mobile cover.
Take some bomb plates. Play carpenter on this wall.
Wall reinforced.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion.
Setting the welcome.
Bomb location secure.
ADS deployed and ready to go.
Oh, it's cool. I hope I don't stand up while you're doing that.
Setting up.
Op 4 found a bomb. You must defend it.
I do a skull for the first person that sends me stars or donates. Well, let me just say that you can't get stars until you're a level up creator. Donations thing can happen, but I, in like 2 years of streaming, have only had one person ever straight up send me a donation.
The beauties are in place.
Not to say that you won't. I mean, your luck can be completely different than mine, but
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Reload!
15 seconds. Time expires in 10 seconds.
and a trap to end it.
Eliminated.
Whoop whoop! Look at that. Remaining in first place. But yeah, level up's not too hard to get to. It's 100 followers. I think it took me about 3 or 4 months. But I was playing Resident Evil right before 8 came out. There was a lot of Resident Evil fans. I had some pretty awesome people that came in and helped me out quite a bit. Getting to the first 100 wasn't as bad as getting to the next 200 was very slow. Getting from the 200 to 300 was a little bit faster. And then, man, I think I hit 300 like a month plus ago. It's been hella slow.
We need to locate a bomb.
I've made almost zero progress while streaming live, getting to 300 to 400.
Drone has located a bomb.
So it's real slow. Basically, well, when you're on your Facebook page,
5 seconds before insertion.
just look, they will tell you the requirements straight up.
Make your way to its location and defuse it.
I don't remember all of them, but they have a few requirements. It's similar, not the same as getting affiliate on Twitch. You're not as handcuffed on Facebook, though.
Deploying shock drone.
Drone activated.
Valkyrie right there. She wants to look. Uh-oh. Fuck! There was a second one! God damn it. He's doing well. It's more than just follows, but follows is one of the ways. So you'll have to go look it up, but they just list all the requirements for you when you're on your creator page. So check it out.
to 1 friendly. Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
What I will say, Michael, is that you can probably, I can't say for sure, but I'm 98% positive you can just Google level up the creator requirements on Facebook. Something like that, something along those lines, and I would bet you huge dollars. Large dollars, but actually not going to bet you any. Actually, I would bet large dollars, 100%, that you could Google it and that you would find the requirements. $31's pretty good, pretty solid. Cheers.
Secure the bombs.
Get around them.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Oh, reinforcements nearly done.
10 seconds to insertion.
ATF deployed.
5 seconds. Bomb located by Op 4.
Well, I saw that coming, to be honest with you.
Device primed. Keep an eye on door.
Alright, fuck me. What's going on, Landon? How are you doing? Quarry was really watching right there, huh?
Time expires in 10 seconds.
Looked back perfectly. That's
5
some
seconds
interesting
remaining.
shit.
Op 4 is defusing a bomb. You need to disable their diffuser. All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
I gave it my all, guys. I did everything I could. Down a player and with 2 scrubs. Well, 3 scrubs. This guy was at least positive 1 kill. That's alright. That's alright. Could have ended on a 4-0 victory, but playing super mediocre. Instead, ending on like a personal victory here. Doing super well myself. Doing everything I can to backpack this team, but you know, it's not how it always works out. So, appreciate everyone for hanging out. I realized I didn't do shoutouts yesterday or the trivia. It was so hot, I was just trying to get the hell off. So, we're going to do the shoutouts and the trivia real quick tonight. What was the first capital of the United States? Was it New York, Washington, D.C., Boston, or Gettysburg? Results are in the video, are in the stream. If you're on YouTube or watching after the stream, or even watching right now, feel free to say the answer, or if you got it right, we'll come back to it in just a moment here. So shout outs. Thank you, William Dodge, for the like and share. Thank you, William Harris, for the like. Ryan Montgomery, thank you for the like and share and chatting with us for quite a while there. Kenny, thanks for chatting for a bit and the like. Mike Luke, thanks for chatting for a little bit. 100 stars and the like. Appreciate you. Levon, thank you for the like. Kayla, thank you for the like. No pain, no game. Thank you for the like. Michael Payne, thank you for the like. And for chatting with us for most of the stream. Appreciate you. Huge shout out. Susan, thank you for the like. Wellington, thank you for the like. I gotta say a big one to Wellington as well, just because that's the first name I don't recognize in a long time. Super happy I'm seeing so many names that I recognize coming back every stream. At the same time, it just does feel, God. I'm gonna have to I don't think I can take these off and wash them, but I should. There's so much sweat in these things now. If I didn't stream on a schedule, I would never do this. Anyway, good to see Wellington in here. Just a new name, somebody, because there's so many new people every stream, a lot, and most of them don't have the cojones, whatever it is, to drop the like. So big appreciation to him. Alex Peck, thank you for the like. Good to see you in here. Thanks for chatting for a little bit. Kayla, thank you for the 100 stars and the bacon as well. Bacon's super good. And Sam, thank you for the like. Appreciate everybody. So the question again tonight: what was the first capital of the United States? Was it New York, Washington D.C., Boston, or Gettysburg? And the answer is actually New York. So those of you who got it correct, congratulations. That was about 25% of the voters tonight got it correct. No one voted for D.C. No one thought it was a trick question. So congrats those of you who got it. We will be ending here, and today's only Wednesday, so we'll be back on tomorrow. Sweating like a pig again for your entertainment. Wow, this is rough, but hey, we're here, we're live, we're doing it. So, was there a question yesterday? There was. I don't remember what it was. It was up, but it clearly didn't work. There was nothing I could do. It told me it was active. It was live here. I can't fix Facebook telling me it's live and it's working and it not being there, but I wasn't aware that it wasn't working. So sorry about that. Nothing I can do. I don't hire the IT guys. But yeah, we're moving on up to 32% of our stars goal there to get some new VR content. Anyone who wants to throw out ideas can. Nobody really seems to do that, but if you feel like you want to donate some stars and offer up some VR ideas, please do. Follower goal sitting at 306. So anyone who is out there that hasn't dropped a follow, please do. We're trying to get up to 500 by my birthday, which is in November. So we got 5 months. I'm not sweating it. I'm sweating something, but I'm not sweating that. I think that'd be a cool goal. I still think that's kind of a big hump for me, but everyone who helps out, every single follow counts and goes a long way. So appreciate everyone who does that live or off the stream. Big appreciations for that. Actually getting a lot more follows due to the shorts we've been putting out. So that's huge. That's awesome. Love it. Wish it would translate to a few more, but hey, that's alright. It is what it is. So yeah, we'll is it November 28th? No. Maybe. Sucks you can't get Beat Saber and play that. Absolutely can get Beat Saber, absolutely cannot play it because of the music on it. So unfortunately that's it. That's the date I popped the question last year. You popped the question on my birthday? That's pretty cool. Well, it's a special day, so now you'll always remember. Also Black Ram's birthday. But yeah, I'm going to get the hell out of here because it's so hot, but I don't want to have a great night. And also, we're like an hour and 20 minutes late, so. Stay fresh, cheese bags. We'll see you tomorrow, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time. Until then, have a good night.